Hello, I'm Jorapin and welcome to Vintage Story, which has just had a new update. We are in 1.21 and they've added a bunch of new features. I'm not going to go over all of them, but they've added some new blocks. I believe the oceans, they've added some new things in there and boat upgrades. But there's a ton of upgrades to go over and twiddles and tweaks and fixes and all sorts of other things. The patch notes is as long as your arm and longer, so I'm not going to go over all of them, but as always I'll leave this link to the description if you want to check it out for yourself. I was going to say give it a wish list, but this game is not on Steam. If you want to buy it, it is on their website. You have to go to their website. That's where I bought it. It's probably about 5 years ago because I got it in lockdown. So yeah, I've been playing this game on and off for that long. I wouldn't say I'm an expert at this game by any stretch of the imaginations, but I know enough to get by. I've covered it a few times in the channel in the past, and it's one of my favourite survival games. You may have heard me playing like Last Blight and that reference this game a lot. And if you're looking at it thinking, oh yeah, this looks a lot like Minecraft, it's because it's based on, I think it's Terra Firmacraft mod. I want to say it's that, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I am wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's kind of heavily influenced by that mod, but it didn't go far enough and Minecraft wasn't kind of versatile enough. So this game is really kind of really super in depth. You know, just crafting a copper pickaxe takes a really long time, and there's a lot of effort and things that go into it. But in my opinion, it is one of the best survival games out there. You can also play it multiplayer, set up servers, all of that jazz. But I'm just going to go single player. Oh, I played 16 hours last time I played it. Fair enough. I'm going to go to the customized settings, and I think the only thing I'm going to change is I'm going to change the prospecting pick to 8 blocks radius, which won't make much sense, but you have to prospect for ores and so on. But as you can see, there are a ton of things to twiddle and tweak to your heart's content. I think actually I might change this so that there's more oceans, because yeah, let's do that. Let's go like 80% land cover. There's how much ocean between pieces of land. So does that mean, I think smaller, right? I think that's how that works. I could be wrong. Let's go apply, and then we'll just go Foggy Adventure World. That's fine. There are also seeds as well, so I'll try and remember to leave this seed in the description if you want to play along with me. Okay, so here we are. We've got a character select. I think they added some new hairstyles as well, I think. Yeah, it looks like there's a few new hairstyles in there. You can randomize this, or you can even save your last setting as well. You can show it as yourself as dressed. You can just kind of randomize. Oh, as you can hear as well, your voice is like a trumpet or a trombone or harmonica, or it's basically a musical instrument. We'll stick with the trumpet. That's fine. What do we do? Should we go? Let's kind of go like messy. Go messy. Let's put like a beard in. Now, what sort of beard should we go with? Centric? I don't think we'll go with that. Let's go like full box. There we are. And then maybe change that to... Yeah, there we go. That'll do. We could change our hair color and all that jazz as well. So let's go with that. And then let's eye color. Change our skin tone slightly. Ooh, let's change our color to like that. There we go. Let's do that. And then there are classes in the game as well. The commoner is kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. And then I don't think there's any new ones. I didn't notice anything. Yeah. So you've got things like the hunter, who's good obviously at ranged attacks, but not very good at melee and isn't very good at mining. And then you've got other ones that are kind of more crafting focused. This guy... no, is there still the knight? Yeah, the blackguard. So he's kind of more melee, but obviously not very good at ranged combat. So if you're playing kind of co-op, you could kind of, you know, sort of choose it and say, I'm going to be the tailor and I'll make all the sort of armors and that sort of thing. But I think I'm just going to go commoner, master of jack of... Ooh, hello. Oh, damn, that's really good. So that's first off. I'm looking for... Oh, wow. Damn, we got holy moly. So I'm looking for well, I'm looking for flint because I need cattails, and we spawned right in front of cattails, which is amazing. And then we've also got copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this on the map, or let's go copper. There we go. because underneath there will be copper ores, but we're kind of way off that. But I do need that at some point. So if I find anything like that, I am going to mark it. But right now, I need to find some flint on the floor. Do we have any anywhere? We can find some flint. Keep on looking. We've got medium fertile soil as well. That's a pretty decent start, actually. Andesite, but I've got no blimmin'... Man, I've got no flint anywhere. Okay, alright, well, let's grab these. It's food. It's going to be cranberries. They will slowly flower, and then once they flower, they will then ripen in 8 days. So, there we go. A little bit of flint. 2 pieces. Perfect. Right, let's put that on the ground, and then we're going to nap this together. So you can see that kind of shape roughly there. Going to nap that like that. So stone tools, and it's a very similar process for some of the metal tools as well. You're going to have to forge them. Yeah, hang on, I could do with a stick. Put a little bit ahead there. Let's push down some of these. We can find some branchy leaves. There we are. That's good. Let's make that. And then we can make a knife. Perfect. Right, and then go back and get those cattails. I think I need 10, because right now I don't have a backpack. I don't have anything. All I've got is this tool belt. That's it. So you need to craft little baskets to start with, and then eventually you'll make some leather and, you know, tan some leather, etc., and make some leather backpacks, that sort of thing. But right now we're just going to read baskets. So that's what we're going to do. Now let's chop these down. Go for that way. Perfect. Rabbit's running off. We'll leave him for now. It's all good. Really hate these kind of built up areas because yeah, there's often like bears and wolves and stuff, and yeah. There are creatures that come out at night as well, and then I think it's like every 10-12 days, something like that. There is like a temporal storm. You get attacked by a load of creatures, and it kind of ramps up slowly over time. There's a bunch of other stuff as well, but let's just focus on this. I'm going to need 10. I want to say it's 10 to make the basket. I could be wrong on that. Let's grab all we can. We could chop these down and take them with us. I think I'm going to ignore that for now. Let's go with that. Right, what do we get? 19. Oh, there we go. 20. Perfect. Yeah, I think we need about 40 because you can have 4 of them. As you see, we've got little basket slots here. So if we drop those in there, I think it's 2 of those. Yeah, so if we do that again, there we go. Now we've got 2 baskets. We've got a little bit of space. It's not much, but it's what we're going to work with to start with. Right, that's brilliant. That's good. Right. Get out of here because that's kind of creeping me out a little bit. Now let's have a look at our surroundings. Oh boy. Kind of like this way. Yeah, I've added a load of extra ocean, so yeah. It could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, but they're coming to head this way. Yeah, let's head that way. Oh god, I can hear wolves. We might not want to go this way. It's not cool, man. I don't want to get attacked by a wolf, because a wolf will wreck me, especially at the moment. Let's kind of stand up here and have a survey of the land. Okay. Man, I kind of like this little cove here, but I feel like I need to do a little bit of exploring. And yeah, I don't. That wolf howl has kind of unnerved me a little bit. Wolves will totally wreck you, especially right now. Oh, there's a trader over there. Okay, there's a trader there. Don't really like the look of that land, though. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to ignore that guy. Yeah. Let's skirt along the coast. Yeah, let's skirt along the coast. Yeah, I think that's probably the safest bet. Let's try and climb down here without breaking our neck as well. Yeah. And then we'll keep picking these flint bits up because, yeah, we're going to be using stone tools for a while. So, go this way. I kind of hate all this undergrowth because, yeah, you just run out and then, yeah, all of a sudden there's a wolf there. It wants to eat your face off. So, yeah, don't like that. Sometimes I just burn it back. set it all alight with a torch and get rid of it. It also clears out a lot of the local wildlife as well. Some fish over in that pond I noticed, but keep going. It's all medium fertile, so that's pretty decent. There is like fertility on the soil, so there's like low fertility, medium. I think there's like high, and then there's, oh, I can't remember what the Terra Petra or something. It was like a really good one, but you had to find that. I want to say it was that, but I can't remember. There's a chicken there. Kind of want to find more cattails, to be honest. Oh, hello. There we go, that's what we want. We can make some more storage, so at least we've got our storage sorted. Could take these with us. If you keep chopping away at the base of the plant, I'll show you. You can take the root. And then you can either roast that over a fire for some food, or you can... oh boy. What is that? Is that a little wolf? What the hell is that? That's a babby. No, I think that's a boar. Which is still can be quite aggressive, to be honest. So, you know, there's a lot of things that are aggressive and want to rip you a new one. So, yeah. If there's a babby bite, then that means mom's not too far. So, yeah. Usually not too bad, but... oh, there she is. Yeah, she's asleep up there. Okay, we won't go too much and annoy her. But, yeah. Just grab some more of this stuff, though. Good, and then can at least make another basket. We could replant those, but I think for now I'm not going to worry too much about that. I just kind of want to find a place that I like the look of, that I wouldn't mind settling down, and, you know, calling it home. And there's some chickens around here. That's kind of cool. Grab some more of those. Eventually we'll want those. But, yeah, we can domesticate the chickens and goats and stuff as well. But, yeah, again, we are nowhere near that yet. So, I'm going to stick to the coast. Although that's probably salt water, so it's not going to be very good for farming and irrigation and that sort of thing. So we're going to want to make some pools. Thinking maybe there. Ooh, what's that? Is that water or is that... I'm not sure. Guess we've got to go inland. Don't think there's anywhere close by the shore that looks enticing. Oh, one thing I need to do is make the baskets. At least one more. And then you can only hold 4, so if we can get another 6. And then we'll need... is it 20? I want to say it's 24 for an actual wicker basket that we can store some things in. Basically like a storage chest. Ooh, peat. Oh, I wouldn't mind... do I need a shovel for that or not? Yeah, there we go. We'll take some of that. That's pretty decent fire. We can use that to burn. Pretty good, actually. Right, let's mark this on the map as well. Kind of give it a brown color. I guess it's an ore. We'll go with an ore. We'll call it peat. There we are. And we'll just save that so we kind of know peat's there then. Oh, wow. There's quite a bit actually here. That's not bad. Pretty decent. Looking for clay. That would be a next thing to find. Be a little bit of clay. Okay. Oh, there's a trader there as well. Right, let's go to that guy. And yeah, like I say, I really hate these grown-up bits running through. You can easily run down a hole or run into wolves, or it's just, ugh, I hate it. Kind of, ooh, hello. Oh, clay. It's red clay. We'll take it. It's clay. Brilliant. Right, let's put that down. We'll go red. We'll go with that. We'll get rid of that. And we will put clay. Go red. There we are. Perfect. Brilliant. Right, that's good. Damn, that's actually a really good start. If I could just find a little bit more cattails, we'll be good to go. Ooh, some crops. Okay, medium fertile soil. That's low fertility here, but we found plenty of that. All right, let's take up rye. Take that down. Like so. That's great. Perfect. Right, let's see what this dude has for sale. Some of them are like, you know, they might sell you furniture or tools or, you know, various things, and then they'll have things that they want to buy as well. So you could sell them, you know, maybe clay pots or something. Depends. Random with all the one. But a trader, agricultural supplier. I haven't seen you around here before. You just woke up. You're kind of been popping up like daisies across the land. Don't know where you're from. Don't know what you're doing here. None of you seem keen to talk. I'm sorry. It's better left unsaid. That's all right, stranger. Do anything else. You can ask him a bunch of stuff, but we'll just see what he has. He's got waxed cheddar cheese. He's got some spelt bread. He's got some acorn seeds. Blueberries, cabbages wouldn't be bad actually. And then we could sell him like a tunic, woolen scarf, tin bronze hoe, ceramic clay bowls. Yeah, we're not really ready for any of that. Pumpkins, soybeans, yeah, linen sacks. So not really anything right now, but that's kind of cool that we found him. Oh, there's a ruin over there as well. Okay. Here we go. Kind of want to be near the coast. I think though I'm just going to keep wandering. We'll just stay mobile this one. Although, no, we've found that clay and that. I think we should start thinking about putting some sort of base down. There's like medium fertile soil as well. Maybe we could just chill here. Ooh, cattails. Hello. We've got a little water source. This should be fresh water as well. So there is salt and fresh water. So obviously your crops are not really going to appreciate salt water. So dig up these ones. Yeah, it's a good plant a load of the cattails here. Transfer them over and put them in here. Unfortunately, not like there's any fish, but you know, that's fine. Right, do the last of those. Good, and then that gets me that. Right, let's click a bunch of this stuff out of our tool belt. Great. Only problem is... Ooh. Crap, hang on, that's a wolf, man. That's a wolf. Right, we ain't going that way. Yep. We're going back the other way. That's a wolf. I do not want to be messing with that. That'll rip me a new one, man. I am not ready for that. Not ready for a wolf. That's going to just tear me to pieces. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, I got to find somewhere to settle. Kind of want to be near fresh water. This is a little lake over here, isn't there? Could just put a temporary base down. It doesn't have to be permanent, does it? And we're right on this clay as well. Oh wow, look, there's even more clay. This isn't the stuff I marked. Yeah, we gotta live around here somewhere. There's loads of clay. Trees are going to be a bit of an issue, but they're not that far away, are they? The soil seems medium fertility, so it's pretty decent for crops. Not the best, but it'll get us going. Yeah, okay. Seems stable as well. The little gear down there, if you wonder what that is. Oh, I forgot. That's my health, red. And then the green bar is my hunger. So let's eat some cranberries. And that sort of gear is a sort of temporal stability, and it will kind of start spinning and draining. And then I think when it gets to 0, you'll get like a sort of temporal storm. Could be wrong on that one, but I think that's the case. So yeah, at the moment it seems fairly stable here. And then also if we just go here, you can see I just ate some fruit. So if we kind of eat a balanced diet of proteins, grains, vegetables, etc., that will give us a little bit more base health. You can see it's giving me 0.4 health at the moment. So you can get it up and pretty much double, I think, your health if you eat correctly. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stay here somewhere. I think we just need to put down a house because it's going to get dark soon. So let's go and make... let's make some tools. Make an axe. And the same is for the clay as well. We have to kind of form it into, you know, bowls or vessels of whatever it is that we're looking for. So, yeah, quite complex. Let's get a shovel next. And then we'll kind of do that one. Go down there. Great. Do that. That's actually a pretty decent start, though. I'm pleased with that. Right, let's put that there. Make a shovel. Let's do an axe. And then we could try and make... ooh, I'm going to need hay for a bed, aren't I, as well? So, yeah, we're going to want to sleep in the night. So, get up a bunch of grass. We're going to cut that up with our knife, because that's what we need to do. And then I'm just going to make a little mud house somewhere. It's going to be very basic, but, you know, basically just to stop the monsters, because sometimes they come out, or, you know, wolves, etc. So, yeah. We don't want to get snuck up on those. I might even do a burn, to be honest, and burn a lot of this away. Let's just keep cutting those down. I don't really need to cut the branches, but that's fine. I can't remember how many of these we need, actually. How many of these do we need? Am I picking them up? Oh, yeah. I can't remember how many it is to make a some hay bales, as it were. I think it's hay bales anyway. Go there, and then we can make just a basic hay bed, so we can get a night's sleep. All right. What was it? Is it that? Oh, it's 2. Oh, okay. All right, you can just drop a bunch in there. Do it like that. We'll make 3. That's brilliant. And then if I go like that, yeah, got a hay bed. So not much, but it's something. I think the fact we've got these... Ooh, hello. Okay, there's a cave. If we go in there, there's probably going to be monsters. So... Not sure if I really want to build there, but... There you go, it is what it is. I think it's just a temporary base, though. So, oh, man. Oh. Oh, no, there's a bit of water here as well. Okay, that's cool. Oh. And then the cave again. Yeah, that's the other thing. When you're coming through all these overgrown areas, you can just suddenly run into a, you know, a cave as well like that. So, yeah. Don't overly like that. There's a chicken or something going that way. I'm not really sure where to build, but the sun is starting to go down. It's over there. I think it's behind a cloud. So, okay, let's just chuck down some. Let's just break up some of these for now. Okay, right. I have got some dirt. Not much, but let's hope it's enough. The sun is starting to set, so that's a little worrying. Let's just make like a really small box for now. Might be a bit too big, actually. Just go there like that. Yeah, I don't need much to start with. Just need to kind of get it sealed off. Get a roof over our head. Get a little bit dark. I wouldn't mind trying to grab a little bit of wood for some fire or something like that. But we've got the peat. We might be able to make fire with that. Can't remember whether you can or not. You can certainly use it as a fuel. I can't remember whether you can actually make fire with it. Let's put the head on, or the roof. Actually, I'll use the low fertility stuff for now. Right, that's all good. I'll leave that like that. That's all good. Right, it's getting a little bit dark, but let's just use... Oops, sorry. It's a bit surrounded there. I'm using tab. It's E. Let's come over here. You can see a storm off in the distance. So, yeah, let's get this chopped down. Get a bit of wood. Wouldn't mind trying to dig up a little bit of clay as well, if possible. Could make some torches then and that sort of thing as well. Now let's come over here. Let's get some clay dug up, if I can. Have I got space? Yeah, I got space. Good. Do that. Get this dug. Then we can start forming a few like clay vessels. Now we've got to fire them in a pit kiln, so we're going to need to do that next as well. Right, that's good. Get that all dug up. Brilliant. I don't grab too much. Just grab like a stack or something. We don't need that much. Let's do some bowls, cooking pot, that sort of thing. Maybe a little vessel to be able to store the stuff in, because yeah, the food does go off and we need to store it. And then we can make a cellar and stuff and make a better food preservation later. But that's all way off down the line. There we go. That's enough. Right. Do I have what I need? What did I need to make? Let's just get rid of that. We'll chop that down and I can get inside. There we are. That's good. All right. Let's get that out for now. Put that bed down there. There we go. That'll do. Let's cut this up. Get the grass off of it. And then I need to actually make a fire, don't I? So I think it was, that was the fire. Then I can make a fire later, right? Was it one of those and 2 sticks, or was it the other way around? No, there we go. It's good. And then can I put the peat bricks in there? No, you need, I was going to say, I thought you needed wood to start it off. Once it's going, you can then, there we go. We'll just chop, yeah, to be honest, let's just chop all of those up. And we're going to put that there. Great, and then I can ignite that. Let's seal that off, like so. Oh, hang on. Let's not do that, because you guys can't see. There we go. Nor can I either, so there we are. Right, let's get this now going. So we should, alright, start rubbing that together and getting it lit. There we are, perfect. Brilliant. So we can now see, I'm going to make some torches, I think. Make like 5, there we are. I don't want to make too many. And if I put those in, oh, sorry, wrong thing. I got to actually click on it. There we are. And then make those. That's good. Like so. Yeah, and then as you can see, the temperature will get up. So we'll need to make charcoal eventually if we want to do copper. But right now, we're nowhere near that, so that's fine. We're going to need to find some more cattails so I can make some storage, but for now that's fine. Let's let that cook off. Like so. I'm going to just store the firewood there on the ground for now. Let's grab that. And let's grab that. I might just grab that last piece of firewood actually. Yeah. Let's do that. Oops, sorry. Click off that. More butterfingers. I've forgotten how to play this game. But there we go. Let's seal that off now. Right. Perfect. And then let's put some of these just for now, so we can see when that fire goes out. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to click on the ground and we're going to make a cooking pot. So we're going to form it just like the, there we go, just like the stone tools. And then we're going to have to fire this thing as well. We're going to have to make a pit kiln and harden it off because it's just going to be soft clay. And then if I go, what was the there we go, duplicate. And then it'll just duplicate the layer. So really handy. And then we go back to 1. You can do up to 3 squares. Like so. And I think that's it. There we are. That's great. And we'll pick that up. And then we've got to fire that. But, you know, we're not ready for that. Let's put that there. We're going to need a bowl. Some of these storage vessels would be kind of nice, wouldn't they? One of these big ones. That might be something we go for rather than the wicker. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's what we go for. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I need some actual stuff there. There we go. Right. Put that in. And yeah, this takes a while to form. But yeah. I think I'm going to get that. I'll get a crucible. And probably a couple of bowls as well. My main problem is going to be food, actually, isn't it? Go here, and we've got to just form this one. And then we can set those off. Cooking. Great, and then we'll go back to here. Yeah, I don't know what my food situation is like. We might be a little bit hungry. I might have to go out with a torch. Not hearing any monsters outside, though, so that's a good sign. I will take that. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to duplicate the layer. So it goes quite big, this thing. So, yeah, I'll have to sit in a kiln on its own. And we may have to cover them over as well, because if it rains, they will go out. So, yeah, but anyway, let's not worry about that now. Throw all of that in there. My main concern is I've not got any storage, but this is good for storage. It's what you store food in, but you know, it'll, oh, sorry, doing the wrong thing again. I need that, there we go. get rid of those. So, and then we'll form this, and the blacksmithing is very similar to this as well. But we do need to make clay molds to pour the molten copper into to make pickaxes and stuff. So, yeah, a lot to do. Let's go the ×2 on that one. When was it? There we are. Cog's not moving much, so that's a good sign. Oh. All right, there we are. Clear those 2 little blocks up. And then, yeah, I got to do a lid then as well. Yeah, it's quite an intensive one though. As you can see, it's used half a stack of clay or thereabouts. Now let's go there. Reduplicate that layer so I don't have to do it again. I think that might be it, or is it one more? Nope, that's it. Brilliant. Alright, so let's put that there. Let's pick that up. I think I might just do some other ones as well. So I think a bowl and where's a crucible? There we go, a crucible, and maybe make that for storing food. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, right, it's morning. That's good. Grab these. We take the torches off. That kind of resets them. So do this. Come outside. See where we're at. I kind of want to find somewhere that's not going to set everything on fire. It's going to be an issue. I think if we bury it low enough, we shouldn't set everything on fire. Hope so anyway. The grass is starting to grow back. But yeah, let's grab... Oh, where's the... There we are. Yeah, we really need some storage, man. We're like desperate here. Okay, let's dig a hole. Dig down a couple. There we are. That'll do. Yeah. Kind of worried that might set everything on fire. I think though if I go that low... Well, at some point, there was a point where you didn't do that and set everything on fire, but yeah, never mind, we'll be fine. Now let's put that in there. Put that in there. Get my bowl up. Oh, no, don't throw it in there, Pin. You got to actually pick it up and put it down. There we are. So you can put like 4 items in there, and then this big boy goes on his own. Great. Put that there, and then I'm going to need sticks, grass, and firewood. So, yeah, let me just gather that. I might need to make a new knife as well. I think I'm probably going to have to. Okay, I think I may have gathered everything. We'll see how it goes. There we go. That filled up. So we put the grass in first. Then we've got to put the sticks. There we are. And then I just need some firewood. Let's do that. I'm probably going to need a new axe in a minute. There we go. I'm pretty sure that only 4, but then I'm sure this one takes 8 if I remember rightly. Yes, there we go. Right, I'm going to set this on fire. Oh, do you know what? First, I am just going to put down... It's going to look terrible, but I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that. Just if it rains, it will put those out. So that will help. So I might set this on fire. I'm not sure. I think it's low enough, but it might set itself on... It might set the ground on fire. But there we are. Right, so that's going to now cook, and that'll take... it takes about a day, doesn't it? 12 hours, something like that. It takes a while for that to go. Let's see... Yes, I think I might have set the ground on fire. Oh well, at least it clears this place out. I'm not really bothered about anything that I've got, so... Yeah, I've set the ground... Have I set the ground on fire? Or maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see how that goes. But I think for now, I think this is a good place to call it. And I think we'll end the episode. The next thing I need to do is find food. Because as you can see, I have none. Oh yeah, all right. We have set fire. We've set a fire. But to be honest, that's not bad. It will clear a lot of this scrub out the way. And also, it will kill any animals that are in there, for instance. A lot of the rabbits and stuff will get caught in the fire. So... Not necessarily a bad thing. As long as it doesn't spread this way, we should be okay. Yeah, I think you have to dig it down another block down so it doesn't burn, but that's fine. It is what it is. But I'm going to pause it because, yeah, we are losing hunger. So we have got 99.9, I'm assuming, calories at 1500. So, yeah, we're going to need to go out and forage some berries or see if there's any fish in these lakes. I didn't notice any. But we'll see what we can do. The fire might kill off a few rabbits or something for us, or raccoons or whatever. We get some food that way. But if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe and all that jazz. It really helps out the channel and really helps out this series, and lets me know that you want me to make more. But for now, I'll say this is where we're going to call it. We'll end the episode. So if you like that one, please give me a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe for more. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.